too long ago.
Welcome to the Mack Brothers Podcast.
Hey.
Matthew. Mack.
I'm Matthew.
Mack. John is eating again. John, it's like his tradition now. He just has to eat during all of our podcasts. John, let me ask you, for someone that works in a fucking fish, I'm also rewatching The Sopranos, so I wanted to talk with you about that real quick. For someone that works in a fucking fish factory, you're always hungry when you come home from work.
I don't eat at work. I eat little snacks. I got some nuts.
You don't shit where you fucking eat.
I shit where I work a whole lot.
You know, I think somebody was eating one time in a restaurant or just eating in general, and they just took a shit. And everyone was like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing? You don't shit where you eat. That's disgusting." And that's been the thing ever since. Some things are just human nature. Like, you just know you're not supposed to do that.
Well, isn't the smell of shit like it's foul for a reason? Like, our bodies, we know that it's not good for us.
We don't need any of that. We don't need any of the things in there. It's excrement. That was the unneeded portions of what we ate and what's in our bodies. So we don't need to consume it again. Therefore, it smells disgusting. Although, if you're in a survival situation, I'm not saying you're going to eat your shit, but if you're in a survival situation, your body instinctively knows what to eat. So, like, if you're lost at sea and you catch a fish and you're that hungry and you need certain nutrients, your body will crave, like, fish eyeballs and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. My head's looking really big today.
You know what I was thinking?
I can't even imagine.
This is a Dr. John moment.
Oh God, I can't even imagine.
So is the reason people get sick because they overfeed their bodies? There's obviously other reasons, but they overfeed their bodies. This is for some sick, not like COVID or like not you breathe in, like a lot other sicknesses. You eat so much that you can't shit out what you eat, like what you need to get rid of. So then your body just doesn't have a choice and it starts storing shit you don't need in your body. And that's one of the reasons why I'm a front right now.
I want to be completely honest. I lost you like maybe a quarter or halfway through that. And I have no idea what you just said.
I don't either.
Is this a lesson from Dr. John?
Yeah, that's a Dr. John moment.
John, I didn't tell you this. I should have probably told you this before we started filming, so you weren't taken off guard, but it's something so common now that I don't think you would. I got another award shipped to us.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to you too. It was addressed to both of us.
Oh, good.
It was an award from last fall. It was Best Pumpkin Pickers of the Season.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I didn't think we were getting that one.
I could have sworn we were going to come in like fourth or fifth.
There's another band called Disappearing Soundwaves that I thought was going to win that one unanimously.
I was pretty sure they were too. Actually, there was heavy competition there.
Yeah,
but we pulled it out. We came in first place, and we won Best Pumpkin Pickers of the Year.
That's beautiful.
So I want to thank Peter Pumpkin's Pumpkin Patch for that lovely award. Thank you. We're very appreciative.
So appreciative.
My
work phone's on vibrate, but it still went off. So we have to do what is it on this fucking podcast that we do?
I don't know.
Crazy.
It's your gimmick.
Not predictions. Predictions.
Oh, crazy prediction.
Like a wild prediction. So I think the Sixers go to the finals.
That's your wild prediction. Do I have to do a wild prediction too, or just you? It's your phone.
I think it should be whoever's work phone rings.
I don't have a work phone. I guess if I get a work call on my normal phone.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. And I could have gotten another work phone. And I said, nah, fuck that. I said, whatever. So I'm rewatching The Sopranos, and I'm loving every second of it. It's such a great show. It's so good.
I've seen that. I've seen it 2 times, the whole thing.
Really?
Same with The Wire.
My first rewatch.
So same with The Wire, and I can't quote either show.
I'm not really good at that kind of thing.
I'm so bad at retaining memory on television and movies. It's like unbelievable. Like people could like, remember in fucking Harold and Kumar when they
I can't do that.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Remember here, I got a good line.
Actually, I think people that can do that don't have nothing going on.
They probably don't have anything going on. I have something a good line from the show that I wouldn't remember unless I didn't just say it. So you remember Janice, the fucking crazy sister?
Yeah.
So she comes back and she's like, see, me and John really, I feel like if you're someone that, like, we know people that are like her. So it's very easy for us to relate to the show.
We know people like that are most likely to cast.
Yeah, we do.
So
she's like a holistic and spiritual and all this shit, and she goes and hangs out with all these monks and all this stuff, and she comes back and she's still just a fucking crazy woman from New Jersey. She just happens to like all the other shit. So Carmela says to Tony, like, Tony, don't say that about your sister. It's not Christian. And he goes, well, God, it's a good thing she's a fucking Buddhist.
That's an excellent Soprano.
That fucking killed me. Dude, did you remember fucking John Favreau is in the show?
I do, yeah. What was
and he gets Christopher's like, hey, hey, Tom, John Favreau read my script. And he's like, what the hey, fucking Christopher, what the fuck's wrong with you? He's eating pasta. You ever notice how he eats pasta? He like holds the fork and stabs it. They had the loudest fucking plates.
They probably mic'd the plates.
I guarantee they mic'd the plates. They had a little microphone underneath the table.
Such a great show. The part when Paulie and Christopher have to kill that guy in the woods.
I'm not at that part right now.
Yeah, but you've seen it before.
I know. I don't remember it at all. Is what I'm saying.
Oh God, Matthew, it's the funniest fucking thing in the whole series.
Dude. Do you remember when in season 2, when I just seen this yesterday, when Christopher gets shot by the 2 fucking corner boy dudes, and he's in the hospital, and he looks at, I don't remember if it's Pussy or he looks at Paulie, and he goes, Paulie, I had a lot of nightmares. I went to the other side, Paulie. I'm going to hell. And Paulie's like, what the fuck you mean you're going to hell? Like, whatever. And then he comes back and he thinks about it and he goes, Christopher, you're going to fucking purgatory. And he goes, how long you got to stay there for? And he goes, well, I counted up all my crimes, and I think I'm going to be there for about 6,000 years. And and Paulie wakes up every fucking night, and he recites his dreams to his like fucking girlfriend and her kids. And he's like, you don't understand. How the hell would they? Oh, and he goes and he sees the psychic. Paulie goes and sees the psychic, and he fucking throws the chair through the china cabinet. He goes, you fucking freaks, and he fucking throws the chair.
I forgot about that.
It's such a good show.
Oh man, it's so funny. It's my second favorite show ever.
What's number 1 for you?
The Wire.
The Wire is?
Third,
I still haven't seen season. I still haven't seen. Oh Jesus Christ! Don't get me started on CW shows. I fucking can't.
I'm joking.
I can't. I've been very happy these last 2 podcasts.
I stopped watching it.
Oh my God, they're the fucking worst shows ever. How did you even?
Well,
I don't get how you watched any of those shows. And they're breathy fucking bullshit.
I like superhero shit. That first hour season was kind of cool, and I was like, "Oh, they're making the Flash now," and then like he's like the first like episode, he like runs through a car and like breaks all the bolts apart to stop like and I was like, "This is pretty cool," and then it just literally folded in on itself.
I just can't. Every time I watch one of those shows,
No, they're really big.
I feel like it's like cellular genocide. Like every cell in my body starts dying at the same time. I can't do it. They're all terrible. Remember our mother used to watch the Vampire Diaries and all that shit?
Yeah.
They're all garbage shows.
Nothing's worse than Big Bang Theory, though.
Oh.
The worst show of all time.
Oh, but they're quirky and they're, I don't know. They're smart and they're socially awkward. That's the gimmick, right?
Matthew, did you ever see Bert Kreischer's The Cabin on Netflix?
Oh God, no! It's probably incredible.
So Bert Kreischer's friends with because Bert Kreischer did a lot of TV shows before he got really famous as a comedian, but he's always been a comedian. So he has all these comedian friends, but he's also friends with like Joel. What the fuck's his name? Joel Springsteen. The guy who does the soup. He's like Ryan Seacrest, but like funnier.
I know who you're talking about. He used to do like the post shows for The Walking Dead.
Okay, I never watched it.
You know, that Joel guy.
But so he had him, Kaylee Cuoco, or however you say her name,
from
the Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory.
And then he had Miss Pat, who Miss Pat is this.
Miss Pat?
Yeah, she's this big.
Didn't she used to be on O&A all the time?
I don't know, but she's this
she used
big.
To be on something you would listen to.
She might have. I heard her on Rogan a couple times.
That's where I heard her.
She's like this big.
She's like Queen Latifah, right?
Female comedian. No, Queen Latifah's a joke. She's Miss Pat's the real deal. She's this big woman who's very bolsterous. She's been through a lot of shit. She's been like shot by her boyfriend in the tit. Like she has crazy stories.
Her boyfriend shot her in the tit?
Yeah, something like that. So she's on. So she's on The Cabin with Kaylee Cuoco and Joel, what's his name, and Bert, and she's just like, I don't know who you are, bitch.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and it's the most awkward thing because she won't let up. She's like, I don't care if you're famous or not. I never see Big Bet. I don't watch that shit. It's so great.
Is it a special or a show?
It's like a show he did. He went like on a huge cabin vacation and he invited all his comedian friends. And like most of the episodes are fun, but they're not like they're just his friends. And then this episode has Miss Pat going, I don't give a fuck who you are, you corny bitch. Like she don't say corny bitch, but
I gotta watch it.
Really
yeah,
awkward.
I gotta watch it tonight.
Oh my God. And poor Bert is trying to save it, and he just can't because Miss Pat I don't care if you're upset. I don't know you. Like it's so fucking funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it really is great.
I just finally started season 2 of Barry, and what a show that is.
That's so great. We're on season 3.
Oh my God, Barry's so good. I forgot how fantastic it was. And in the opening scene of season 2, what's it like, the fucking Eastern European drug guy? He's like the bald, he's like a skinhead white guy, but he's like, I don't know if he's like gender neutral or I don't know. But he's the funniest
I forget his name.
Guy.
Great. He was in Gotham.
But yeah, didn't he play like a serious guy in Gotham?
He was like the Penguin's like right-hand man or something like that.
Yeah,
very serious.
I remember him.
I think his name was Victor.
See him. Oh my God.
Yeah,
and Barry's so funny.
It's so funny.
He's like, they're like, we don't have a director. And he's like, I'll direct. And he's like, yeah, but the director's wife just got killed. And he's like, shit, it was all for nothing. And they're like, what?
Wait to see what happens to him in season 3. It's very good. It's a lot of fun.
I'm really excited. I just got HBO, so I'm going nuts with all these HBO shows. Did you watch Euphoria? It was just all over Twitter and TikTok, and everyone talks about it. I don't know if it's a bunch of bullshit. Zendaya's in it, and she's good at some stuff. But I don't know.
She's a really great actress, but I could care less about it. This is my thing. I feel like I've done my fair share of partying as a teenager. I never did heroin or nothing, whatever they do in that show. But I knew kids that were on some shit and all. But like, it's still so overblown. Like,
yeah, real life is a lot more
boring.
Is boring. Yeah.
I mean, there's kids that are addicted to drugs. I knew some of them, but it's
you have to be able to suspend.
Crazy.
You have to be able to suspend your disbelief.
I don't got time for that right now.
I do that. Things.
I do that with like, but at the same time, I'm still reading the Dragon Ball Z manga, and I'm like, but Goku could just get stronger.
Yeah, but you could suspend your disbelief for that.
Yeah,
like if something is close enough to reality, but it's just like Big Bang Theory. I cannot suspend my disbelief to watch Big Bang Theory.
No, the best thing.
But I can do it with other things.
The best thing in the world is the Big Bang Theory clip without the laugh track, and it's just terrible. It's just boring conversation. Like it's literally
like, did you go to the store? Did you go to the store?
I forgot to go to the store.
No. You got to wait like 10 more seconds. Hey, John, did you go to the store and pick up the peanuts?
I forgot to go to the store.
Well, I'm allergic to peanuts. And that's the scene.
Yeah.
That's the whole scene. And everyone at home's like,
there'd be one really bad. It'd be like, well, it's a good thing you're not an elephant.
Yeah. And you're like, what?
Like, ew.
Dude, they made a young Sheldon. They made a young Sheldon show.
I know. I wish he stayed young. That was mean.
Benjamin Button.
No, it was a lot darker than that.
I know it was. I'm turning it into I'm trying to make it positive. That's all I do over here all day. I just find like the sun was not shining before I sit here.
I have Dr. John. You should have Matthew's positivity corner.
Oh, I got it. I'm Guru Furu.
No, Matthew's positivity corner. What's the positiveness in Matthew's life?
So can I have like a positive quote?
Yeah, every day.
Of the day? Every podcast?
Mm.
All right, well, here's my positive quote of the day. Let the sun fill your life with love and warmth. Breathe it in.
There's a good one.
There's so many fucking whack job holistic people on Instagram that it's the funniest thing to me. I mean, in actuality, it's really sad.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like when a terrible thing happens, you put on the news and it's terrible, you notice, but you can't stop watching. It's like that, except it's not, these people are doing it to themselves. So I enjoy it a little bit more.
I just read a thing that Gwyneth Paltrow, who's like Miss
Holistic. She's like the head. She's like the queen. She's like Queen Holistic.
She apparently wakes up. The first thing she does is she puts coconut oil in her mouth and switches it around for like 2 minutes.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
No wonder why Chris Martin and her split up.
Now look, I off and on do keto. There's a lot of
and also
a lot of weird things you do.
I'm going to reveal this to everyone. John also bathes for 2 minutes in coconut oil every day to start his day, but he doesn't put it in any. He doesn't put it in his mouth. Okay. He even puts earplugs in. It's not getting it anywhere.
You do weird things when you're on keto. You chop a piece of butter up, or you cut a tablespoon of butter and you put it in coffee, and that's all you drink for until 2 p.m.
Why wouldn't you just drink black coffee?
Well, because you need
healthy fats and shit.
You need healthy fats because
there's no other way you can get fats other than cutting a piece of butter up and put it in coffee.
No, there's other ways, but it's actually pretty tasty. You put a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of butter, and black coffee. It's actually pretty all right.
It sounds like you lived on the street your whole life and you just found whatever was laying around in the trash. And you said, "Oh, here's a little bit of turmeric and here's a quarter stick of butter." And
I just bought some.
Look at this coffee sitting over the side of the road.
I just bought mushroom coffee.
Mushroom? What the fuck are you doing over there?
Well, so
you're gonna put turmeric and butter in your mushroom coffee?
No, the turmeric's already in the mushroom coffee. So it's
Where the fuck do you find this shit?
So the one I got it's like a half. It's like it would be like if it's half decaffeinated, but the other half that would be the second half of coffee is. Did you freeze?
I'm here. And I'm staying positive.
I think your thing froze for a second, but no, it's like turmeric, chai tea flavor, or just chai tea, some mushrooms, and an ashwagandha, however you say it, and then some coffee.
I'm very uncomfortable.
It's supposed to give you super great energy, and it's not a lot of caffeine.
Do you get super great energy when you drink it?
I haven't had it yet.
No.
I bought it off Amazon. It's coming
Is it organic?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Did you ever read the FDA guidelines on what's considered organic and not organic?
Yeah. So it doesn't matter if it's organic or not. It's still fucking terrible, probably. But
I only eat what I grow.
Mm.
It's part of staying positive.
But your soil's not good.
My soil's great.
The soil in America is actually one of the worst in the world.
Yeah, it's fucking boring. Church. I was just at a wedding and church was boring as fuck.
I was
trying to get the priest to listen. Listen. I'm not gonna say anything that I shouldn't say because everybody has
their own
everybody
beliefs.
does not this is not to do with religion. Everybody has a right to have the event that they want to have. But by God, weddings should not be a 50-50 split between slow, sad songs and happy songs. I'm sorry. There should be more happy than sad.
Yeah.
Can we agree on that? Is that a controversial statement?
I think the only sad song should be the mother, son, and the father daughter dance.
Well, what I wanted to do was
mother, whatever whatever iteration of that you choose.
You have all your pictures of dead loved ones, right? And you get big blown up versions of them, as big as you can get, and you drop them from the ceiling, and you play the saddest song. You know what I'm saying? You play All of My Love. You play the saddest songs you could possibly think of, right? And you do that for 3 hours, right? This is before you eat dinner. And
I forgot about that.
All the doors are locked, right? You play All My Love on repeat for 3 hours. I feel like you get all the sad out.
For 3 hours?
Yeah. You play All My Love on repeat for 3 hours.
I think that gets pretty hysterical after the fourth time through.
No, it doesn't, because all the pictures are on fire. This is inside a small room.
One by one. That's why it takes 3 hours.
This is an overcapacity room as well.
It's a
room that seats 100 and there's 3,000 people in there.
That seems like an OSHA violation.
It's definitely an OSHA violation. There's no fire alarm system either or ventilation.
Actually, though, if there's less than 10 workers in there, it's not. I don't think OSHA really says much about it. I don't know.
I took care of OSHA a long time ago. You don't got to worry about them anymore.
I wish that was true.
I took care of OSHA a long time ago. You don't got to worry about them anymore. Potato breathing down my neck here. What am I supposed to do? Christopher, you shut your fucking mouth. Okay, you're going to fucking listen to me, Christopher. You're going to fucking listen to me. All right, Tony. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You're Christopher's fucking
Adriana, get the fuck out of here, Adriana.
Adriana.
Well, I wanted to play my new rock. I discovered a new rock band. They used to kill me with that fucking shit.
Oh, that she was like a music.
Yeah, like she's an A&R fucking person. Like, get the fuck out of here. But you know what, though? It's actually perfect because how many South Philly jerk-offs do you know that are like, yeah, I'm going to be an A&R guy for Sony? My cousin
I don't know
raps.
one, in all honesty.
Or just how many people, like South Philly people, you know, is like, oh, yeah, Michelle's in the gardening. And it's like,
yeah.
What the fuck is she doing? Yeah, like there's so many people that are.
She has a little cement backyard with a little cement box that she puts dirt in. So she's in the gardening.
Yeah, you know, she's competing in the National Potato Awards or some shit. Like there's so much dumb shit that goes on like that.
What South Philly person do you know?
No, that's it.
Preaching. What?
That's all the people up 2 Street.
Oh, it's the 2 Streeters?
Yeah.
I tried to meet me and a group of boys.
A group of boys?
When I was a boy as well.
A band of boys?
We tried to jump a bunch of 2nd Streeters with fluorescent light bulbs and baseball bats. And
terrible.
There's a schoolyard called Thelm. We heard there was all these 2nd Streeters in there. So, and there's 2 sides of it. So my group comes from one side and this other group comes from another side. And we get there and we have all our weapons. And it turns out that all the 2 Streeters left and it was just like 4 girls.
That's actually terrible.
We didn't have any plans on what to do with the light bulbs. So we just left them in the schoolyard. And it was like a Wednesday, so like there was definitely some kids playing with some fluorescent tubes the next day,
or maybe somebody cleaned them up too.
There was somebody that discovered them and went, "What the fuck is this?"
There were so many angry parents on that street right there between Johnson and Oregon Avenue.
Mm.
Would you kids get the fuck out of here?
We used to have 200 people in there. We'd have keggers and Phil Santino, my friend. I don't know if he's your friend. I don't know if you ever met him. Did you meet Santino? You know Santino.
Yeah, of course I met Santino.
So, friend of the pod, Santino, would throw keggers. His family makes really great wine too. I don't know if I should say that. What the fuck? What's he gonna do? Be upset that I fucking anyway? He used to throw.
A shout out for the delicious fucking wine.
Well, you can't buy it.
Yeah, but you could give it to people.
Yeah, he gives it out, but don't ask him for it unless you're. Well, anyway.
What the fuck are you trying to do over here? I don't know what you're doing.
He used to get kegs, and we would have kegs in there, and then we would get the cops called on us, and we'd have to run out the other side. And
go listen to the 1940s to learn the rest of the stories.
Yeah, the Marconi EP.
Yeah, go listen to the Marconi EP. You'll learn exactly what John used to do. Just listen to Across from Peking.
A lot of fun in the park.
You know what I used to do? Nothing. I used to walk around and sing NSYNC and Backstreet Boys songs in South Philly, which is equally as insane as everything John's saying. That I would walk around at 11:30 p.m. with me and my skinny friend, and we would sing Backstreet Boys and NSYNC songs at the top of our lungs
Practicing harmonies.
for hours. And we never got any. No one ever said anything. Actually, we got a few compliments. We were walking by Rite Aid near 15th and Oregon. They were like, "You guys are pretty good. You're pretty good singers."
I
slapped that guy. I slapped that guy right on the ass, and I walked away.
oh! I was also at a wedding.
John, you got 2 minutes.
For what?
You got 2 minutes. Our producer's telling me to wrap it up.
Oh, so I was at a wedding. This is how we're going to end this podcast. I was at a wedding. The same night Matthew was.
Elope. They married.
And it wasn't in a church. It was in a yacht club that was made in the 1800s. So it was a cool, big, fucking cool.
Victorian era.
I said cool 5 times now. Victorian era.
You said it was cool.
Like yacht.
Can you
place.
describe? Can you
Awesome.
describe other weather factors of the evening?
Oh, it was
humidity, dew point.
So listen. So I meet this old guy. I don't know him. And I'm just like, hey, I'm John. I was waiting for the rest of the people I was with to meet up with me. And he goes, hey, I'm Joe. Seems like a normal guy, a little short guy. 2 hours goes by. I'm hammered. I'm smoking a cigar on the deck of the yacht club. I'm talking about stocks with some other guy. Joe, old man Joe, comes back out, and I'm like, Joe, it was awesome meeting you, buddy. I'll see you again. And he went like this, and he grabbed my dick. And
Got that piece of deal.
But he was old. He was too old for me to be like I'm gonna fuck you up. So it was more like I didn't know what to do. So I was just like, I don't know. I was uncomfortable at first, and then I was like,
he's canceled.
I was like, Joe, that's the biggest one you ever touched. It and what isn't it? And I didn't say it as cool as that because I was.
And he said no. I felt 17 more tonight. And
he ignored me. He just kept he got in his car and went home. Well, he was drunk. Someone drove him. And me and the other guy, whose also name was Joe, we're looking at each other like, I think he touched Joe's dick too. This guy was just touching dicks on the deck. And
that'll be on our new album, This Is My Butt.
Yes.
Touching dicks on the deck. Little sneak preview for there, guys.